You ever think about why we do what we do? Help people. Put it all on the line for someone who won't ever know your name, won't send you a thank you card, won't be at your bedside when you get hurt.
What is the meaning of being a hero? Is it having a cool suit and superpowers? Is it inspiring other people? Having a noble sense of justice, maybe? And if so, can anyone be a hero even after everything they've done? Why would you want to try and be one? And well, I think I was able to find my answers to all these questions after playing. I never considered myself a fan of the TellTale genre. Named after TellTale Games, the developer that gave us interactive narrative adventures enriched by deep storytelling. I play a few of their titles, specifically The Walking Dead Seasons 1 and 2 and Batman. I found them incredibly captivating, especially the characters and the decision-making systems that force you into difficult situations, involving priorities, morals, and raw emotions. This genre was such a success that companies and investors began swarming TellTale, but like any other franchise that is destined to be milked, they started prioritizing quantity over quality. Easy money, right? How many sequels of The Walking Dead do you need? Yes. In just 6 years following the first season of The Walking Dead, TellTale released 10 new games. They were outpacing Ubisoft and Call of Duty. By 2018, the company went bankrupt, seemingly killing the TellTale genre with it. That is, until Ad Hoc Studios appeared. This new studio was founded by the creative masterminds behind the best seasons of The Walking Dead and The Wolf Among Us, including Michael Shannon and Nick Herman, along with other talented former TellTale employees. During the 2024 Game Awards, Aaron Paul and Laura Bailey presented the first trailer of a new game they were starring in, Ad Hoc Studios' first original title, Dispatch. I played this game without any expectations or spoilers. All I knew was that Aaron Paul voiced the main characters and that the blonde girl has a questionable amount of fan arts in the internet. I'm going to keep this video completely spoiler free because I want you to experience this story for the first time yourself. We play as Robert Robertson, known to the public as Mecha Man. Robert is a man in his 30s who inherited the mantle of Mecha Man from his father and now works as a full-time superhero. Think of him as Iron Man, but without the billions. He's a brilliant engineer who built his own suit with nothing but skill and grit. Robert, or Mecha Man, is tasked with tracking down his father's killer, a villain named Shroud, who can predict the future through complex mathematical probabilities. During a failed attempt to defeat Shroud, the Mecha Man armor is severely damaged, forcing Robert to announce a temporary retirement in a public press conference. But then a superhero named Blonde Blazer enters the picture. She offers Robert a job as a dispatcher for the SDN, the Superhero Dispatch Network. The deal is simple: work for the SDN and they'll help him repair his suit so he can become Mecha Man once again. So, what exactly does a dispatcher do? It's exactly what it sounds like. Just as real dispatchers coordinate police and paramedics, Robert's job is to analyze emergencies across the city and dispatch the right superheroes to handle specific threats. Your primary task is to dispatch these heroes, either individually or in teams, to respond to emergency calls from the public. These missions can vary from taking down dangerous gangs to the classic saving a kitty from a tree. As your heroes succeed, they level up based on their performance and stats, acquiring new skills, unlocking powerful team-ups, and evolving their abilities. I played this on PC and I have to say it felt like a perfect experience for me. Sitting at your desk with your headphones on, you actually feel like Robert. You get full immersed in the job, hacking through mini-games with your keyboard and mouse while managing the chaos in the city. Even though the gameplay isn't necessarily the main focus of the game, it is incredibly well designed and entertaining as well. Honestly, I would play an entire standalone mobile or PC game focused solely on dispatching and leveling up random heroes, just to see all their fun interactions.
Yeah, it's just a little dark. What's the fucking big deal? You never closed your eyes before? Yeah, same shit.
I mean, I can see in the dark, so this is pretty standard for me.
Alright, fuck you guys.
Okay, I'll stop giving Ad Hoc Studios ideas to milk our wallets, for now. On our first day as a dispatcher, we meet the team assigned to us. This is where Ad Hoc Studios truly shows their veteran expertise in building rich, charismatic, and lovable characters. Essentially, we are assigned with the rejects, the worst team of superheroes available. These guys are former supervillains trying to reform and atone for their crimes. The roster varies from ex-assassins and mercenaries to a giant human bat who committed investment fraud. I love you so much, Sonor, you're the best boy here. Throughout the story, we watch these characters interact and evolve. We get to know them deeply, realizing that they are just people like us, with real problems, struggles, insecurities, and dreams. And these guys All of them are so charismatic, their interactions are so natural, and you can sense the chemistry slowly growing up around them. As they slowly mature and start to function as a real team, you can't help but get attached to every single one of them.
Yeah, chill out, Dad.
I never had a dad.
I know.
Fuck that's supposed to mean?
You told me one time you didn't have a dad.
Huh?
I'm sorry for being this vague, but I refuse to spoil anything. You need to experience this game by yourself. I won't rob you of that. By the way, most of you watching my videos are not actually subscribed, so if you're enjoying the video so far, please hit the like button and subscribe. It really helps YouTube to recommend my content to more people. This batch is split into 8 episodes. From the very first one, directors Nick Herman, Denis Lenart, and Pierre Charette excel at pacing and narrative structure. Not a single moment, gesture, or interaction is wasted. Everything is placed with purpose. Every dialogue choice and every decision we make fits back into the growth of the world and its characters. Unlike the Walking Dead series, there are no slow investigations moments between episodes. The story is constantly in motion, and the narrative evolves around several core questions. What does it mean to be a hero? Why choose to do the right thing? Is it even worth it? These characters are all former villains, but whether you like them or not, they are trying to be good guys for once. There is one single word that defines this journey: redemption.
You're heroes now. Heroes don't start fights. You finish them.
All of us at some point in our lives have hit rock bottom. We have probably become versions of ourselves that we are not proud of, and we had to crawl our way out to change, whether for our own, driven by our goals, or encouraged by someone else who pushes us to be better each day. But why bother? People might never thank you for being a good person or helping others. They might never even know your name. When things get difficult, it's easy to think, fuck it, I'm not going to be a good person anymore. Like, it's not rewarding enough to be a good person anymore.
No one stays good in this world.
The directors of these games understood that they didn't need to make superheroes darker, edgier, or create another evil Superman or a Homelander's clone in order for adults to enjoy superheroes.
I believe there's a hero in all of us that keeps us honest, gives us strength, makes us noble, and finally allows us to die with pride, even though sometimes we have to be steady and give up the thing we want the most, even our dreams.
That's why we love Clark Kent and Peter Parker so much. It's because they are profoundly human. What makes someone a hero is not their superpowers or their suit. It is our ability to learn from our past mistakes, to forgive others, and most importantly, to forgive ourselves. That is what unleashes our potential to keep moving forward and become a version of ourselves that inspires others. It's the understanding that our past mistakes do not have to shape who we choose to be in the future. That is why I love the message of this patch so much. I once heard someone claim that this patch is just Twilight for man, arguing that Robert is just simply a placeholder for lonely guys that live out a fantasy of being a crush of the 2 hottest girls in the game. By that logic, I guess heroes like Spider-Man or any other character with more than one love interest are the same as Twilight. I guess I couldn't disagree more. There's a reason so many of us empathize with Robert, and it's the same reason why we love Peter Parker, because no matter how difficult life gets, we are always given the choice to do the right thing, day after day.
I'm not saying everyone will make it. They won't. I'm not saying it won't get spicy. It will. But when it does, I also need you to trust me to handle it. I don't want you stepping in. They need to respect me, even if I don't have powers.
If you have played already this patch, you'll probably notice that when you're faced with the most critical decisions, there is always an option to stay true to your word and your ideals. You can choose to do the right thing even when it doesn't benefit you at all. To stand up for those that the society has written off as beyond salvation. To choose forgiveness over blame. This patch is not a love story, it's a story about selflessly serving others, because that is what heroes do. Robert also carries the weight of a legacy. He lives with the memory and ideals of his father as Mecha Man, working tirelessly every day to help others. He acts as a mentor, constantly trying to teach his team the ways of being a hero. He never asks for recognition, nor does he expect anything in return from his team, other than wishing for them to become a better version of themselves. He knows these people have potential, and deep down we know it too, because we are not so different from them. We all have done things that we are not proud of. We all had experiences that broke us at one moment. We might not be the prettiest, the smartest, or the tallest in the room, but we all have something in common, a real motivation to do the right thing and keep striving to be better. So in the end, what is the true meaning of being a hero? Well, certainly, just like Robert, you don't need a special suit or an armor to be one. It's about helping your friends when they are at their lowest. It's a small gesture like listening to someone's problem, giving a compliment, or offering a second chance. It's about uniting people and healing together, and trying to make the world a slightly better place than when we found it. And most importantly, it's about forgiveness, not only for others, but also for ourselves and our past mistakes. I know this video is a bit different from my usual ones with fewer memes and jokes, but this beautiful game stirred emotions in me I hadn't felt in a long time. From beginning to end, it felt special. These characters truly grew up on me. I am desperate for more seasons of this story, and I'll definitely be replaying it on the Nintendo Switch as soon as it releases. This patch is the result of passionate developers, artists, and directors creating a unique world, drawing inspirations from our favorite comic books like Marvel, DC Comics, and even Robert Kirkman's Invincible. By mixing those influences with an incredible cast of actors who make these characters feel natural, human, and relatable, Ad Hoc Studios has created the perfect story to melt our hearts and motivate us to be better. This patch is a story about teamwork, love, and redemption. About making peace with our past to start doing the right thing today. Because being a hero is simply the right thing to do.
You ever think about why we do what we do? Help people. Put it all on the line for someone who won't ever know your name, won't send you a thank you card, won't be at your bedside when you get hurt.
It's just the right thing to do.
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video and feel like a hero today, leave a like and comment below with your favorite Dispatch character. And don't forget to subscribe. I'm getting close to the 100 subscribers, so that's pretty crazy. Like most of you, I work a full-time job and gaming is my passion, so being able to make these videos and discuss the messages within this beautiful art that we call video games is something truly unique. And if you haven't played Dispatch, go ahead and do it. You're going to laugh, you're going to cry, you're going to fall in love. It's beautiful. And then after finishing, you can come back and leave in the comments below how was the game for you, what is your favorite character or your favorite moment, and I'll see you in the next video.
Okay, buddy, we hear you. So, what do you want?
What do I want? I want the truth! I want justice! I want...
Despelote and Dispatch. And the Game Award goes to Claire Obscure. Dispatch.
I'm a bitch. My name's Robert. Such a bitch whose name is Robert. I'm a bitch. Yeah, I'm a bitch. I'm such a fucking bitch. I have no hopes. I have no dreams. And a tiny little thing. And it doesn't even function anyway. Because every record is function. Exact will take me as I am. Just tiny little bitch. Have a man.